Hey everyone, welcome back to the video series for hiker language or hiker terms. So this video this week is terms pertaining more to things that I would see or do on trail. So number one, we'd start out with Tremoly. This would be the group of hikers that I would end up hiking with on trail, most possibly become very close with, like a family, so hence Tremoly. It's my family on trail. Number two is hiker midnight. This is a simple one, 9 o'clock. So as you can imagine how tired hikers would get at 9 o'clock, it's considered hiker's midnight. Number three is hiker trash. This would be a term that a long distance hiker or a thru-hiker would use to describe themselves with their haggard appearance and their smell and mess that follows them everywhere. So number four is trail magic, and this can come in all kinds of forms. It's basically generosity from the public, and it could be in the form of a drive to a trailhead or to a grocery store to get groceries. It could be setting up a barbecue for hikers at the trailhead. It could be leaving a cooler in the woods with cold drinks. Anything that a hiker would enjoy or would need, that would be trail magic. So that would lead up to number five, which is a trail angel. So if you provided any of those services that I mentioned for trail magic, you would be considered a trail angel. Number six is the hiker box. So these are usually found in hostels. Sometimes the shelters may have one, but in the hostels there's usually a box there that if I had something that I found I wasn't using, or food that I wasn't liking or anything like that, I would just throw it in that hiker box, and then the next hiker coming through, they could check that box to see if there was anything that maybe they needed or wanted. So number seven that you would hear a lot about would be hiker hunger. So this is the overwhelming feeling of never being able to fulfill that hunger feeling. It comes different for every hiker. Some it's just a couple of weeks in, some it takes a month or two for it to happen, but basically it's just you're always hungry and you feel like you can never get full. Number eight is the bump box. So you can mail yourself some supply boxes, like from home. I'll probably have my husband mail me a few, and I'll tell him where to mail them. And when I get there, if I decide that I'm not going to need it, I can actually just tell the post office, to bump it ahead to the next town or wherever that I think that I may need it. And it's free apparently. I've never done this, but this is what I found in my research. So yeah, if you don't need it, you can bump it ahead. It's called a bump box. So the bump box kind of leads into number nine, which is a resupply box. So the resupply box, I will basically have my husband, I'll have it ready, I'll do it here, I'll put some food in it, different things that I may need, Lingo tape for blisters, it might even be my change of gear for the seasons. So when I hit hot springs, I might want to get rid of my winter gear, so I will have him mail a box with my food and whatnot in it, and I will pick it up there, and then I'll exchange my gears. I'll take out the summer gear that he has sent to me, and I will put in my winter gear or anything that I find I'm not using in that box and mail it back to him. But basically a resupply box is just that. It's a box that I have sent to myself. And number 10 is the hostel. You've heard me mention this already in this video, so you know you'll hear it when I hit the AT. So the hostel, it's basically a place for the hikers to stay. It can be anywhere from a barn in the backyard with bunks in it to rooms in a house. It can be private rooms, it can be semi-private rooms, it can be like a shared room. So the hostel stays can vary. Some include showers, some don't. The prices are all over the place depending on what's included. Some may include breakfast, some may include meals. Again, everything varies from the price to what's available and to the type of rooms. So that's all I have for this series for the hiker terms, and I hope you found this one a little more interesting. So I want to thank you for watching and following along. Bye.